So we are back at the landings here in St. Johns County. The home that I have to show you today is the Merllo Grand by Pulte Homes. Now, this home, I already know you guys are gonna absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites by Pulte Homes. It's just so beautiful, so vibrant, and you're gonna see that very clearly in the video. Now, if you're considering relocating into St. Johns County, a couple of things you gotta know about the community. One, you're looking at A-rated schools. So if you have kids and you want them to get some of the best education across Northeast Florida, you gotta move here. Now, also, if you wanna be surrounded by just lots of community, a lot of amenities, things to do, you know, you're minutes from the beach, you have some of the best hospitals around here, a lot of shopping, a lot of dining options, and I mean, it's a golf cart community. So a lot of what you would want, you can just ride your golf cart there and it's done. Now, maybe you're retiring and you don't want to be in like a 55 and up community. This is the next best thing. You got age groups all across St. Johns County, as well as, again, just that vibrant, very lively feel. Now, if you haven't reached out to me yet, go ahead and do so. I would love the opportunity to help you figure out where you should live if you're relocating into Northeast Florida. Let's go ahead and hop into the video. Okay, here we are back in the landings here in St. Johns County. We are looking at the Merllo Grand. This home is just absolutely stunning, super gorgeous. One of my favorites out of all of the homes you can build here. Typically sitting between 5 and 6 bedrooms, 3.5 to 5 baths. You get a 3-car garage, and square footage, you're looking at between 38 and 4,200. Let's hop inside and take a look. Okay, so stepping inside the home, you have this massive entryway, very, very high ceilings. You're looking at about 22 feet just from the entrance. Immediately on the left, I do have the office space, flex space, whatever you want it to be. You can get a door here later as well. Big, beautiful windows letting in all of that natural light in your space. Now, what's really cool about this particular office is that it's nice and separated from the rest of the home, which is really good, especially if you work from home. What's interesting about this room is you can technically convert it into a bedroom because it does have its own closet here. Also, a very spacious walk-in as well. Quite nice. Really enjoying the space there. Now we have this wing of the house. So this is where you'll find those first secondary bedrooms. You have just this linen closet, pretty thin, really cool because you have one of these on each side, which you'll see shortly. But here's that first secondary bedroom. Again, a lot of natural light coming through, which is fantastic. If you're moving from up north, you're not gonna be used to this much light in your home year round. So that is a massive plus to living out here in St. Johns County. Okay, we have the closet. Decent amount of space, you know, it's not a walk-in, but it is certainly not bad. Continuing on from there, we have your bathroom. You do get the dual vanities in this one. Man, these ceiling heights are just so tall. Tile, not all the way up to the ceiling, but that is okay. You do at least get the tub and shower combo. All right, so this is that other linen closet. This one, of course, is bigger. However, from what I understand, this is an upgrade, so it should be that size. Otherwise, you can upgrade it to have the more space. Let's take a look at this bedroom. Very cool. Closet space is about the same size as well in this one. Yeah, so this type of home is definitely with multi-generational living in mind. So if you have young kids, this is the kind of home that they'll grow into. I mean, you're in St. Johns County, so you have a lot of A-rated schools all around. This is definitely the perfect place for that. So we're heading into the powder room, and you have like this really nice entryway into it. So this here is your powder room, but I'm a little hesitant to even call it that. This is the only powder room I have ever seen that has its own closet. Never have I seen a powder room with a linen closet before. Okay, now from there, we're heading into the main living space. First stop here is your dining area. Now, as you can see, this is pretty massive. They're showcasing a 8-seater here. So this would be kind of like the more formal dining spot. Really nice sight line to the other side of the home. And then you do have some storage space right behind that closet. Let's take a look at this. Oh, wow. Decent amount of space. Again, if you're coming from up north, this is pretty convenient to have just some extra storage. That's why we have 3-car garages here. We don't have any basements for you to store any of your stuff. Okay, now moving from your formal dining, we have the living room. Now, immediately what stands out to me is, of course, your tray ceiling. Really gorgeous. And then look at just the size of this. I mean, if you like hosting, if you typically have family events and things of that nature in your home, this is the house for that. You have the beautiful pocket doors on either side, by the way, letting in tons of natural light. And this sectional they chose for the staging was really smart because it really captures just how large this area actually is. Let's see from a different angle. Yeah, that's just beautiful to me. Really good job by Pulte here. Now, one thing that's a little interesting is that there is a space here, like kind of a big gap. So you really could get even more living room space by having your sectional out this way. Then you have even more sitting options on this end here. Now you have this corner, they just have it set up as like a little breakfast nook. So that's always an option as well. But here we have your kitchen. Now, of course, cabinet colors are upgradable. So keep that in mind if you're not a fan of kind of like this modern gray look. Okay, starting over here, let's just see what kind of space we're working with. That is nice. You do have the soft close all throughout, which is a great feature. Oversized fridge. Now I'm 5'6", I absolutely can't reach that. I'm not even gonna try. But even all of like the cabinetry up there, typically an upgrade. Yeah, that's very tall. You do have the soft close on that as well. Very nice backsplash options. The thickness of this, what you're seeing there is standard. You can upgrade that. And then you have the burner, the gas burner with the ventilation system at the top. Now, something else you can do, rather than having this oven here, you can have some more drawers like these for like your pots and pans and things of that nature. But then you also have the microwave and the oven combo there as well. And then we have the island. From what I understand, you can extend that a bit, but really gorgeous, very convenient. And the way it's set up, you get a decent amount of space in between, so you're not bumping shoulders with people if cooking is something you do often. And then you have, which is a favorite feature of mine, the corner pantries. It just makes them feel a lot larger. This one in itself is actually quite large, as you can see. more than enough space for whatever you need. Okay, let's keep moving. Alrighty, my wife would absolutely love this portion of the home. So this is gonna be your drop zone. This is typically where you're gonna be entering from after a long day. You come through your garage. So first off, you just have a coat rack here, really whatever you want that closet to be. And then you can set up your drop zone. So shoes, coats, whatever is important to you, just put it there. Then we have our laundry room. Now, what I love about this laundry room is that it is nice and separated from the rest of the house. Some people like their laundry rooms to be connected to their master bedroom, which I totally understand. But for me, having the space separated is really nice. And this is a very large laundry room, so you can definitely customize it to however you need it to be. Okay, and then we have our 3-car garage.
Garage door open.
That's very loud. So, I mean, pretty standard. Car goes there. You have a car that can go here. And then you have another vehicle that can back up this way. Typically, probably where you'll leave like your golf cart on this end of the garage. Okay, let's check out that master bedroom. And if you're looking at this house so far and it's checking some of your boxes, reach out to me. I've helped a lot of families successfully relocate into Northeast Florida. I definitely would love to extend that help to you as well. Okay, so really quick, before I go into the master bedroom, this is a cool feature that's underrated because if you're in your living room, you can't directly see into the master. So if you're sitting even here, you can't see into the master from there or the kitchen. So you still get that sense of privacy, even though it's on the bottom floor. But right when you walk over here, you kind of have like this extra space, not quite sure what you would want to use it for. Let me know in the comments. But then from here, we have the master. Super beautiful. So first off, you have your tray ceiling. You have these 2 windows letting in a bunch of natural light. Then you have kind of like a sunroom-esque area all on its own. This would be convenient because like my wife, she likes to sit and read sometimes, and it'd be nice to have her doing that instead of having the light on next to me in bed. Or if you just want to watch a movie and your partner wants to sleep, having this extra space is very convenient. You can see the little tray ceiling you get with this as well. Gosh, and all of that light is just so beautiful. Now let's check out your primary bathroom. So first off, you have the dual vanities. You do also have the soft close on these as well. Aristocraft, I mean, that's really good brand for these. Now, the only thing I don't like about this bathroom is the way this is set up. When you get into your walk-in shower, if this door is open, that's kind of an issue. Like, I mean, if you're showering, of course, the door is probably gonna be closed. But just keep that in mind. If this is a serious one on your list, you would probably want this opening to be on that end. But you have the tile up to the ceiling and all throughout the walk-in. Easy controls here, overhead shower, gooseneck. Then you have your the extra light coming through. I would like to show you as well, there's not a step to get in here, so this is all just one spot for your shoe. Nothing you have to step over. Okay. Toilet covered by a door. Then we have our walk-in closet here. Decent sized. I would say for this price point, I'm impressed by the size of the closet. You can, of course, get rid of all of this and get your own storage system in here. But this is certainly not a bad size closet. Now let's go ahead and check out the upstairs portion of the home, and then we'll make our way to the backyard. Now, if you're watching this, one piece of advice I'd always give anybody who watches my videos: if you're considering relocating and purchasing new construction, do not reach out to the on-site agents first. Give me a call, give me a text, and I can help navigate you. The on-site agents are great, but they represent the builder, not necessarily you. So they're gonna work to get the builder the best possible deal. That's like using somebody else's lawyer in the same court case, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So reach out to me, I'd love to help you out. So here we are at your loft. Now this is significant, especially if you have kids or if you have older kids who maybe they're coming back from college. Having their own dedicated play space is fantastic. So here we are, a lot of windows, a lot of natural light coming through. You can see the downstairs from up here as well. You have the connections all throughout. This will just be your upstairs HVAC. Very significant. Again, a lot of extra storage in here. Like I said, if you're moving from up north and you're used to having a lot of stuff in your basement, Florida has it covered. Okay, then we kind of have like a little theater room. I mean, really it's whatever you want it to be. I know a lot of people typically use this room as like a little theater room, but it can be, as you can see, another bedroom very easily. Decent amount of closet space. And then here's just what that room looks like. Get some blackout curtains, and very easily this can be a fantastic theater room or game room, you know, anything you need it to be for your family. Okay. Now on my right side here, we have the third secondary bedroom. Having this upstairs is also convenient too if you have family members that you kind of want away from the main living areas. This would be perfect. So you have your walk-in closet. Very good size in here. Absolutely significant. Okay, then we have another dual vanity setup in this upstairs bathroom, as well as a shower and tub combination. Again, tile not up to the ceiling, but for secondary bathrooms, I personally recommend not putting too much money into those unless you just absolutely have to have it. Fantastic linen closet. A lot of space for towels. Men, definitely send this video to your wives. Let me know what you guys think on this model. And then this is that fourth secondary bedroom. If you're counting the sort of office room as a bedroom, that'd be 5. Oh, really, I guess that'd be 6. Good amount of closet space in this one. A common theme you'll see too is a lot of these rooms, they have at least 2 windows letting in a bunch of natural light. Now from here, we're gonna check out your backyard. And again, go ahead and subscribe if you're finding this video helpful. I have some other homes that we've done in this community if you're considering relocating and you want to know more about St. Johns County specifically and some more of the new construction available. Check out the playlist I'll have at the end of the video. All right. So here we are in the backyard. Very long lanai coming all the way down to this way. Decent amount of space. Here's where you'll have your connections for like a grill, hot tub, whatever you want. You can always maybe extend this out a little bit or get it nice and screened in. Now it's a little tough to kind of go over your what the lot would look like because this is the model, but you definitely have a lot of room for a lot of upgrades back here. Really beautiful home. They did such a good job out here. And that is the Merllo Grand. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm very fast about responding. If you're considering new construction in Northeast Florida, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I want to show you the other model homes that are available in this community to build. There's quite a few options, and if you like this one for its space, maybe you want something a little bit smaller, check out my Coral Grand video. It's similar, but a lot smaller. I also have the Sanibel, which is a little bit bigger than this one. See you soon. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have not done so, go ahead and subscribe. It'll encourage me to continue to make these videos, and I don't want you to miss out on any of the home tours or builder tips, even the communities that we visit. Now, a lot of people have reached out to me from YouTube. Whether you're just asking a simple question or you're looking to potentially move here, reach out to me. I would be honored just to talk with you and see how I may be able to help you. Now, I chose these next two videos because there's some more homes in this community that you just absolutely have to see. If you kind of like this one, or if you really like this one, take a look at these just so you can get an idea of what's in the area. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.